Alright, so today we're going to be changing out on our Jeep Wrangler the power steering pump. So after I rebuilt the motor, this thing's been doing great, but power steering pumps always had a little bit of a problem, and it completely went out the other day. So there's three 13mm not sockets, but bolts that we're going to be taking out, and then we're going to be loosening the belt. And the tension on these, I've actually got a tension gauge, but today I'm just going to go by how hard I can push down, how much it flexes on this video. But we'll go ahead and show you guys how to do it. So this will kind of show you where the bolts are. You can see there's one here, and one here. And just to give you a view of the one in the vehicle, so that'll make it a little bit easier to know how to take it off. So it looks like we're going to have to reuse the pulley, so I'll have to pull that off of the other one and press it onto here, and we'll show you guys how to do that. And this one came with some caps on it to keep everything from getting junk inside of it. The first thing we're going to want to do is loosen our tensioner bolt here, and then after you get that loosened, you can hook up a 15mm socket here, and you can just kind of keep unscrewing it, and you're going to notice tension coming off the belt. Just make sure to loosen down here first. We have a 16mm open-end wrench just to take this guy off the pump there. And I just left the sensor attached. If I see that it's putting too much pressure on it, I'll pull it off. I went ahead to get that bottom hose off. There was a clamp that I ended up just having to kind of break off. I'm sure there's a way you're supposed to do those. I couldn't figure it out, so I ended up just breaking that. I'm going to put a new one on. But to get these 13mm bolts off, you'll just spin your pulley around until you can actually get to all three of those, and then we'll take that off. So now that we're over at the shop, we're going to use a pulley remover to get this thing off, and I messed up and dropped this thing. So I'm going to have to reshape that part of it. It slipped out of my hands. Definitely something stupid. So you just take these little ends that come in your pulley remover kit. You can buy these from Harbor Freight, all sorts of other places. It's kind of hard doing one-handed. Pop that piece in, take your other piece, pop it in, and then you take this round thing. It just kind of puts everything together. So then you're going to use, for this, we should be able to get away with just using the big bolt that comes with it. So just going to pop that in, and then as it tightens up, everything will get tighter. But as you tighten this, I usually end up getting a pretty big open-end wrench, and for this Harbor Freight one, it's 13/16. You just pop it on, and then we're going to take up on the top, we're going to take a socket wrench, couldn't even think about it for a minute, and just turn that till we get it tight to pop it off. Mine is so stuck on there, I'm having to use another wrench along with a breaker bar to get this thing off, but it is coming victory. So luckily I was able to get that off, and my arbor press was able to get just enough of a grab on it to fix where I messed it up. You can see we're almost back to normal there. So now I'm going to show you guys how to put it back on. Now we need to put this back on. So we're going to take our pulley, and if you notice, it is threaded inside of there. So put that on as much as you can with your hand. You're not going to get very far. Your kit should have one of these adapters. It's threaded as well. Screw that in, and then you're going to take this washer and then this bearing, and then we're going to take this piece, which if you noticed, it is threaded as well. Get it going, and then you'll take your other piece, get it on. And this is going to be the opposite of how we put it on. So it's going to be counterclockwise, if that makes any sense at all. And most of the time, the tool starts kind of extracting itself when you get it tight enough. So I can't use my hands and do this camera at the same time. But we'll get it on and show you how it's going. All right, so I got it pressed in there. It's right up at the top. About to go take it, put it back on the Jeep. But these little kits are great. So from Harbor Freight, they're the US pulley remover installer set, and it's got everything you need Got the new one installed. Everything is looking good. Got it bolted back in, tore it back into spec. Got the right pressure on our belt here. Everything's looking good. Fire it up and see what it does. Don't see any leaks, so that's great. Now we'll see. I don't hear any of the noise I was hearing, which is also great. Oh yeah, it's so easy to spin that tire. This is great, doing it with one finger. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.